The new U.S. trade policy unveiled by Donald Trump administration could turn India's ties more contentious. While there is drastic change in the direction of U.S. trade policy, why should India look forward for reforms? Why U.S. is not ready to quit multilateral agency WTO? In the midst of new protectionism wave across the globe, what is the significance of WTO? GS Paper 2, Effect of Policies and Politics of Developed and Developing Countries on India's Interests, Indian Diaspora. What is the context about? The Trump administration is developing a national trade policy that would seek to diminish the influence of the World Trade Organization in the U.S. The new Trump administration will more assertively defend U.S. sovereignty over trade policy, ramp up enforcement of U.S. trade laws, and use all possible sources of leverage to encourage other countries to open up their markets. According to an international trade expert and a U.S. official, the new U.S. trade policy unveiled this month could turn India's commercial ties with its second biggest trading partner more contentious. While there is drastic change in the direction of U.S. trade policy, why should India look forward for reforms? India is the 9th biggest trading partner of the US, and India had a trade surplus of about $26 billion with the U.S. in goods trade alone last year. In Obama White House, discussions always were about the success in growing trade. That cannot be the case in new US administration. The new administration is insisting India to open its market for US agriculture products and intellectual property. There will be a push for dairy products and beef too. Obviously, this is the matter of serious concern for India. We are in dispute at the WTO with the US on poultry. Now, the US is seeking punitive measures against India. This new environment would give Prime Minister Modi the argument for more reforms. Why US is not ready to quit multilateral agency WTO? The Trump administration will use WTO more aggressively to push its trade agenda. The US has a very poor record of enforcing WTO decisions that are against it anyway. This administration is seeing it up front. Already, developing countries are forced to go all the way to the final arbitration at WTO trade disputes. And even after that, the US does not comply. US will not withdraw, as there are so many negotiations at WTO in which it has a stake, such as e-commerce, environmental goods and trade in services. To the contrary, WTO has been great for the US. In the midst of new protectionism wave across the globe, what is the significance of WTO? The WTO usually helps prevent the world from sliding into trade wars. In absence of such a body, we stand to lose a platform through which we can mobilize opinion of like-minded countries against selfish designs of West. Thanks to vast resources of developed countries, they can easily win smaller countries to their side. WTO provides a forum for such developing countries to unite and pressurize developed countries to make trade sweeter for poor countries. Apart from this, dispute resolution mechanism of WTO is highly efficient. Chronological list of cases in WTO can be accessed here.